They say, don't judge a book by its cover. And it couldn't be more true in the case of a certain Mr. Ronald Reed. The former janitor and petrol station attendant in Vermont in the US lived his whole life in what can only be called a thrifty manner, only spending money when he had to. But even Reed's own family didn't know that he had quietly built up $8 million worth of portfolio until he died in June 2014 at the age of 92. And why I'm telling you about a janitor from the US? Because I want to talk to you about planning for your retirement, and it doesn't come better planned than Mr. Reed. Hey, I'm Varun Dugirala, and I'd like to welcome you to Finance Flashback, brought to you by ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund. In this podcast, I'll talk about how getting a grip on your finances is always a good idea. And because one of the best ways to make better future decisions is to learn from the past, we will take a look at examples from the good old days and see how they can help us better plan our finances in the present. Have you wondered why we feel the need to spend money right away instead of saving it? Our brains are wired for instant gratification, seeking the immediate pleasure derived from spending money. Moreover, our culture encourages living in the present, with advertisements suggesting that buying things leads to happiness. Add to that the FOMO thoughts we all get. We all have them, right? It's only human instinct, us trying to match or outdo our neighbors or friends in terms of possessions, lifestyle, or social status. It's a natural desire to appear as successful as those around us. However, there's a silver lining. By learning how to manage your finances, set goals, and strike a balance between enjoying the present and securing our financial future, much can change for the better. Taking control of your money is a big part of aiming for a worry-free and enjoyable retirement. Imagine this: a well-crafted retirement plan not only provides financial security but also ensures a comfortable life in our golden years. Now, let's explore historical examples that underscore the significance of planning for retirement, paving the way for a happy and stress-free future. Our first story takes us to a different era in the USA. I'm talking about the 70s, a time of uncertainty marked by stagflation, which is a puzzling and unusual mix of slow economic growth, high employment, and rising inflation that affected the nation at the time. The 70s in particular were a time of economic and political uncertainty in the USA. The Bretton Woods system, which tied currencies to the gold standard, came to an end. This caused an oil crisis that made economic problems worse, increasing inflation and making long-term economic growth harder. This tough situation brought about challenges for retirees, as the combination of inflation and low fixed incomes made it harder for them to cover essential needs. The rising prices increased the overall cost of living, placing a burden on retirees relying on fixed pensions and savings to get by. Simultaneously, the introduction of high interest rates aimed at managing inflation had both positive and negative effects. While it could have boosted returns for those with fixed income investments like bonds, it also increased the cost of borrowing money, creating obstacles for retirees with loans. The lessons from this era resonate in shaping better retirement planning for the future. Diversifying our investments across various asset classes can help to navigate economic uncertainties. Also, we should focus on crafting smart and strong financial plans that account for inflation. In essence, life is inherently dynamic, demanding a thorough consideration of various factors throughout our lifetime, especially when planning for our retirement. The upcoming example will provide a clearer understanding of what I mean. The case in point is the Roman Empire, which reigned for nearly a millennium and continues to serve as an exemplary model in planning centuries later. A standout in its history is Emperor Augustus, the initial ruler from 27 BCE to 14 CE. Celebrated for adept financial management during the Pax Romana or Roman peace era, Augustus played a crucial role in stabilizing the empire and fostering economic growth through various financial reforms. Revamping the tax system for fairness and efficiency, Augustus conducted censuses and property assessments for accurate data, ensuring proper resource distribution, investing in public works and infrastructure, not only improving people's lives, but also stimulating the economy. Strategic military investments maintained peace within and defended against external threats. Augustus's prudent monetary policies kept the currency stable, curbing inflation and ensuring the reliability of Roman coins. This multifaceted financial approach set the stage for the Roman Empire's long-term success. The Romans were obviously doing something right if they thrived for so many centuries. showcased by the effectiveness of a diverse economy. Similarly, income diversification for us is crucial for financial resilience. And to build this, people should consider pensions and investments as part of their financial journey. Retirement planning, akin to Augustus's census, demands regular financial assessments. You should monitor your finances, track assets, and adjust plans to meet changing goals. Flexibility is key, mirroring Augustus's rule. Be ready to adjust spending, investment strategies, and retirement age based on personal or economic changes. Taking a page from the Roman Empire's playbook, invest in long-term assets through a diversified portfolio and real estate. Prioritize health, securing adequate insurance and budgeting for healthcare costs in retirement. Consider cultural and lifestyle factors, as Augustus did for Roman society. Plan for a retirement that includes fulfilling, enjoyable activities. And by the way, do you know who retired at the age of 42 nearly 300 years ago? Benjamin Franklin. I'm sure the name rings a bell. If not, let me list out some of his many achievements. The very first of them being retiring at the age of 42. But I've already told you that. Benjamin Franklin was an American polymath, excelling in science, writing, politics, and diplomacy. His never-ending interest in science and curiosity led him to make important discoveries about electricity, including the famous experiment with a kite and a key. Franklin became famous worldwide for his work in the field of electricity. Sure, he did a lot of work in science, but he also became an important political figure, playing a key role in writing the Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution. His literary achievements were just as impressive. His popular almanac, Poor Richard's Almanac, showcased his intelligence and humor, and he wrote many essays and articles. His autobiography remains a classic that provides insight into his life, values, and beliefs. Franklin believed in self-improvement and demonstrated the importance of working hard, saving money, and continuing to learn. His famous quote, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise," reflects how he lived his life. Many factors led Benjamin Franklin to retire early, including being wise with money, making astute career choices, and possessing a wide range of skills. Franklin was known for living frugally and saving money regularly. His dedication to thriftiness helped him build up substantial savings, forming the foundation of his financial security in retirement. With various roles such as printer, writer, scientist, inventor, and diplomat, Franklin had multiple streams of income. He made strategic career choices like starting his own printing business and securing positions as the official printer for Pennsylvania and postmaster, further bolstering his finances. While Franklin was intelligent in many areas, his financial acumen stood out. He made shrewd investments and carefully planned his retirement, enabling him to retire early. Despite his wealth, Franklin led a simple life and prioritized protecting his money over extravagant spending. Everyone has heard of the proverb, "The early bird catches the worm." This holds true when it comes to financial well-being as well. Starting your investment journey early can help lay the groundwork for a comfortable retirement. Doing so also equips you with the luxury of time to create wealth and the flexibility to adjust your financial plans over a longer period. You also get the benefit of compounding on your investments, especially if you opt for an SIP or systematic investment plan. Modern investors can benefit from financial discipline and consistency by investing a fixed amount at regular intervals in mutual funds via the SIP. This principle also aligns with Franklin's wisdom of making early, consistent efforts for long-term prosperity. But hey, even if you find yourself at 42 without a retirement plan, I assure you it's never too late to start. Let me share the story of a certain Mr. Walt Disney that might inspire you. Walt Disney, born in Chicago on December 5th, 1901, faced childhood challenges including financial difficulties and homelessness. Despite a strained relationship with his father, Elias Disney, Walt's passion for art and constant daydreaming remained prominent, though he didn't prioritize his formal education. In 1920, Disney's first cartoon business, Laugh-O-Gram Studio, opened and unfortunately went out of business. Subsequent attempts at acting in Los Angeles faced setbacks, but he found success with Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. But again, contractual issues forced him to leave that role. The late 1920s brought the iconic Mickey Mouse, a huge success for Disney. Challenges persisted though, including a strike and debt. In 1955, his first TV show, The Mickey Mouse Club, paved the way for Disneyland realizing his dream. The success of the theme park alleviated Disney's debts and secured his enduring legacy. So, what can we learn from this great man? Life may throw challenges your way, but as Walt Disney exemplifies, you can rise above them and secure a prosperous retirement with careful financial planning. His journey underscores the importance of persistence, adaptation, and the potential for success even in the face of adversity. As we navigate through these stories, the key takeaways are clear. Define your retirement goals, review and invest wisely, prioritize health, and maintain financial flexibility. These lessons from the past serve as a compass, guiding us to make informed decisions for a worry-free and enjoyable retirement. So, regardless of your current age or financial situation, remember that it's never too late to start planning for your retirement. By learning from the experiences of those who have come before us, we can pave the way for a financially secure and fulfilling future. That's it for today's episode of Finance Flashback, brought to you by ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund. We hope this episode helps you plan your retired life so that the fund doesn't retire as well. This is Varun signing off. Till next time.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.